just what is something you enjoyed over the holidays?
Oh man, well that gets into one of the stories I was going to tell. Should I jump right into it?
Just jump right on in.
Well, my family is from Montana and North Dakota.
Okay, Eastern Montana. Montana's
yeah,
a big place.
It's way bigger than most
sky.
people realize.
It's huge.
It's huge. So we went to Minot, North Dakota, to a hotel that had water slides.
Wow.
But the water slides were closed.
And you didn't know that when you got the reservations?
No, I do think there should be a law that hotels have to tell you if their pool is closed, don't they?
Because that's a big deal.
It's a big deal to me. That's how I pick a hotel.
Right.
Is if it has a good pool or hot tub.
I think I remember a brief story from you years ago where you would like stay in a hotel locally to use the pool.
Yeah, in Minnesota there were some hotels where I lived in Minnesota. There was a hotel that would allow you to pay like $10 and come use the pool.
Yeah.
And so I did that a couple times.
You're a hotel pool guy.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. And I don't know if other hotels do that, but they should.
Yeah.
You know, on these cold, chilly days.
Yeah.
To be able to pay $10 and go sit in their hot tub.
Absolutely.
I would do that regularly.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, so we had a good time, and I one of my favorite things was just getting to hang out with my nieces, and the older set of nieces are just getting older, you know.
That happens,
which is fun. But we had a time where we just sat around telling stories, and they were interested in hearing us tell stories from when we were their age.
Okay.
And at one point, one of my nieces is like, you know, like I finish a story, she turns to I think my sister or something, their mom, and she's like, "Now you tell a story," and it has to be about something bad that you did.
Oh my!
Which was very fun and fun to watch my sister try to come up with something bad that she did.
It wasn't too bad.
I had plenty of stories, but
your sister, their mom, or your sister,
my sister, their mom. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a weird to tell because they're 8, 9.
Yeah, they're 8 years old. Yeah.
So like to find a story that's like, this is something I did that was bad, but like isn't like the worst? Because you don't want. I don't think you want to tell your 8-year-old the worst thing you've done.
Right. Well, but we were thinking when we were kids, you know. Yeah. And so I probably started that because I thought I would tell them, be a little bit vulnerable, tell them some stories of things I did that was bad. So I'll tell you one of the stories I told.
Excellent.
There was this window, like the house we lived in had window panes that you take out.
Were those new in Montana, windows in houses?
No, I guess the reason I'm describing it is because it was an old house with the old style window panes. Yeah. Like you don't usually take the window panes out of newer windows, but that's funny. Yeah. But so during the summer, the window panes would come out, and my dad had stacked them up against this shed, and I played outside a lot. And I remember seeing this window leaning there, and I just got curious, like, how much does it take to break a window?
That's a scientific wonder. Yeah.
I'd never broken a window, but like all my friends had, or all the cartoons that we watched, or like all the shows, like somebody, kids break windows.
Hit a baseball through it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
about.
And I've never done that, so I was just kind of curious. Like if I drop this rock, like from here, I'm not gonna throw it, but just kind of drop it. Like, would it break the window? Do you think it would?
I do think it would.
It does. It does break the window.
Okay.
And so I did that, and I instantly realized, oh no, I broke this window. Like, and then you're faced with the common, the common predicament that is in all the shows or whatever for kids, where it's like, do I lie about this?
Right.
Yeah.
Like it could have been an accident.
Right.
It wasn't.
It definitely was not.
Like. You didn't intend to break it, but like you intentionally did the thing that did break it.
Yeah, I definitely did. So I went and told my dad, and he was so kind and patient about it, but he did say I had to help pay for it. And
That's fair.
My next memory, because this is a long time ago, I just have these memories in little sections, but my next memory is us laying on my bed, dumping out my piggy bank and counting out the change,
right?
And I remember we counted it all out, and he took some, and he said, oh, "That's probably enough. I'll take that. That'll pay for the window." But as an adult, it's like it was probably like $1.10 or something like that, just like little coins,
right? But it was enough.
Yeah, but it was enough, and
it was enough for you to understand that like, your scientific decision had economic consequences.
It did, and I felt it, and I learned my lesson. So that was one of the stories I told my nieces. We had a lot of fun doing that.